surprisingly, are 6-3 atop the NFC South. They visit the Saints this weekend, looking for a division win. The Saints are coming off firing Dennis Allen this week, while Kirk Cousins is finding his groove, throwing 7 TDs, 0 INTs over the last 2 games. On that note, we welcome in a huge Falcons fan, Atlanta native, Big Boy. Come on out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, good to see you. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah.
All right, Big Boy, talk to us. Your Falcons, I just said, exceeding expectations, beating teams we didn't expect. Do you feel like we're sleeping on them in the NFC?
No, we woke in Atlanta. Y'all woke. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, we 6-3. The most we won like in the past, 7, 8 years of 7 games. We finna get them 7 games that week for sure.
Well, it better be. You play New Orleans. You better not lose to that team.
Boy, stop.
They have.
Stop. Yeah.
They beat up, man.
I know, very beat up.
They beat up, man. We
Without a coach now.
But I'll say this, though. And, Stephen A., you're so critical on Lamar Jackson and his postseason success. Right. I'm going to give you or double down with the same testament with Kirk Cousins is in that same situation.
No, that's not true.
Why?
That's not true. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
First of all, he's got him and Dak Prescott in the same category, about 2 and 5 player victory, all of that stuff. Right? I mean, we all know that, all right? That's number one. Number two, nobody expect nothing from Kirk Cousins. They happy with what they're getting. You expect from him in the regular season. You appreciate what you're seeing. That was expected. But he don't have the same expectations as Lamar Jackson. You're not going to sit up here on your turf and give that kind of lie to the American public.
No.
It ain't the same.
No.
It ain't the same, Cam.
Listen, you are so good at swaying what I was trying to say. And what I'm trying to say is Kirk Cousins has surprised a lot of people.
Yes.
Like, when I'm looking at Atlanta turn up by 425 on Sundays, it's something that I've never really seen in recent history.
Okay, recent.
So for me, I'm saying to myself, everything's cool. We've seen Kirk perform at a high level.
Yes.
But in the playoffs, it's like Kirk gonna do some Kirk stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So for him playing the way he's playing, his passing rating and his efficiency, that's been something. Now, Big Boy, do you feel confident in Kirk Cousins?
Absolutely, right now I do, man. I mean, it ain't just Kirk. It's the whole offense.
Yes,
it's the defense on top of that. I believe we lead the league in the less amount of 3 and outs.
Okay.
We looking good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looking good.
Listen, I love my brother here, but listen. I've been in Atlanta on many, many occasions, right? I've never heard anybody in Atlanta, when asked a question like Cam presented, go like that, I ain't that confident. I've never heard that from y'all.
I ain't say I wasn't confident.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all never say y'all not confident. And by the way, in terms of your expectations with Kirk Cousins, I will remind you, the minimal level of the expectations, the reason why he's exceeded is because he came off the injury. What we're seeing from Kirk Cousins in the regular season, we've seen before.
Yes.
In the regular season.
Yes.
We've seen that before.
Cam, do you think it was the right move to pay him all that money, Kirk Cousins? As a quarterback.
Yes, but to pay him that kind of money and then draft Penix?
Yes.
That's what everybody was like.
Right.
That's what I was about. But
What's
listen,
the real intention? Yeah.
But here's the thing. Listening to that Raheem explain it, he says if we get Cousins, the likelihood of us being in a position to draft a quarterback this high again is not very good. So basically you're looking at a situation what Andy Reid did with Patrick Mahomes. You had Alex Smith. You went 12-4. For sure. Why would you draft a quarterback, and then why would you trade up to get one?
Well, Morris was once a head coach, and he experienced life without having a quarterback.
Yes.
So
they get you fired when you don't have one.
There you go. So you wanted to make sure if all else fails, that's the one thing we've secured ourselves with for the future, and they did it.
I want to transition to your sport. How do you feel about the Hawks right now?
I feel good. I just been in that football real heavy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because the NBA is just getting cooking.
Yeah. Just to piggyback on what y'all saying, that Penix is a bad boy, man.
Yes, sir.
That's a bad boy.
He can ball.
That's a bad boy, man.
He can ball.
That's a bad boy.
In terms of the Hawks, there's no reason to talk about them yet. I mean, the reality is that, number one, the Falcons are very, very successful right now, and I'm happy about that. Number two, the Hawks have religiously disappointed, with the exception of a couple of years ago when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, okay? And then, you moved on.
That?
What'd he say? Oh, the Hawks beat the Knicks.
New York
The Hawks just beat the Knicks.
It's a regular season, It's a regular season. It's a regular season. I have no regular season. It's a regular season.
That's why. Oh, you trying to move on? Ain't no reason to talk talk about the Hawks. Yes, it is. We got every reason to talk about the Hawks.
It's all right. They're not going to be there when it counts. That's all I'm going to say.
But speaking of your Falcons, I like what they've done. They got him Drake London. They went and got Mooney. They got Bijan Robinson. They got Kyle Pitts. They're starting to use him. Offensively, they're good. I love the defense. Yeah. Because they don't have the big names, basically Grady Jarrett, and I like Bates. That's what Cincinnati's missing.
I love how they play.
Yeah,
and they go after you. And they go after you.
Yes,
and they go after you.
And they got Terrell at the corner.
Westlake, Atlanta.
Okay.
And then you got edge pressure.
Yeah. Right.
So when you're looking at this whole dynamic of what Atlanta is doing, I want to take a beat real quick to talk to my incoming quarterbacks real quick. Let me tell you, let's take a note out of what you say, Kirkwood's page. Because one thing that he did, by going into Philly, a lot of people were skeptical.
Yes.
Just keep it above.
Yes.
Him winning there gave the whole fan base hope. All of a sudden, you start putting wins on top of wins on top of wins. It's giving the fan base hope.
Yes.
So for people that's coming into the league or a young quarterback that's in this league, I mentioned this on 4th and 1. Give your fan base hope. When you see Kurt Cole doing the swag surf, it's intentional.
That's true.
Understand your fan base. Understand what they're yearning for. And a lot of them, especially the one up 85, Charlotte, they're needing something to believe in. If you give him that the same way that Kurt Cole did, I mean, it's going to be a thing of beauty.
Give him talent. They gave him Drake London. They got Mooney. They got Kyle Pitts. You can't ask a young quarterback. They talk about C.J. Stroud, but look at what he was throwing to. Nico Collins, Tanks Dale with 2
How many yards?
Every time I've said
42.
42. Well, I don't know about that.
I'm going to catch a seam. I'm going to catch a seam.
And you're going to lose a seam, too.
That's right.
You're going to lose a seam. Well, let me tell you something. But they hitting out there, too. A seam ain't out of bounds. A seam is down the middle of the field.
But I'm going to stay away from the safety, hoping the corner don't overlap.
There's so many layups right now. We just going to get out this one. I'm going to let you live today. I
can't be worse than what they got in Carolina. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but
a little worse.
The point is, you got to give the people hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? We've seen it in Indianapolis, too.
Absolutely right.
With Anthony Richardson. You see it with Bryce Young. The thing that C.J. Stroud did was, with no hope or no expectations, it's like, oh, he's winning.
Right.
Oh, he's playing the part.
Right.
Oh, my God. And I know a lot of things are contingent upon winning. But even when you're not winning, buy in. Like I seen Kirk Cousins show up to training camp. It's almost like he'd been dipped in Atlanta sauce.
Yeah.
He already knew what it was. So when he wins, it's like, okay, I know how to act.
Right.
I already know what the expectations is from my people. You dig what I'm saying? And a lot of quarterbacks, they are so tuned in to, man, I got to be professional. No disrespect, but that's the Dak way.
Right.
That way is not, we want you to be all the way in and knowing us as a whole fan base.
But you got to understand your fan base also.
Yeah.
You got to understand your fan base. That fan base in Dallas ain't the same fan base in Atlanta.
No, it's not.
It's a different, or New Orleans.
You're right.
And Kirk's embracing it. Real quick, Big Boy, I know we got to let you roll. Thank you so much for being with us. Tell us real quick what you're working on. I know you got Big RV Remix.
Oh, yeah. Big RV Remix Saturday at noon. It's my new show. Sponsored around my trailer company. My partner, Janice Faison, working on a new record. Just out here living life, man. Just having fun, man. Y'all can't forget Bijan Robinson either.
Oh, my God. You can't get him up all enough.
And Tyler Algier, too. Come on, man.
But I'm going to say this. And I speak for a lot of Atlantans or ATLians, as we call it.
Yeah.
While I have you in greatness in my presence, a forefather for the culture of Atlanta, can you deliver a message for me, please?
What's that?
Can you talk to your boy Andre 3000 and you could just be like, bro, we got to do it for the people? Because do y'all want to hear Andre? Like, deliver that message, please. Dungeon family, come on, Outcast, it just makes the sense.
Well, I mean, he out there, doing on tour right now, doing good. He out there feeling good, so he's going to leave it up to the Lord, man. You know what I'm talking about?
If anybody can talk to him, it's you, Big Boy.
He didn't close the door.
Do your job.
Give it up for Big Boy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Let me get a Frenchie. Let me get a lilac Frenchie.
I got you. You know that's Savannah's finest, boy.